right, they're giving us a quadratic equation.
It's 4x plus 7 squared equals 11. Now, you got to make sure you read the instructions carefully. Do they want us to solve it? Do they want us to graph it? Do they want us to, and how do they want us to solve it? Do they want us to give them decimal numbers, or do they want us to give them, like, apparently they want us to solve the equation
And create one possible solution in radical form. Okay.
Well, what I'll do is I will. Gosh, I don't know really how they're asking me to do this. Here's what I would do. If in their answer, if I wanted to put it in the quadratic equation, what I would do is I would FOIL this whole thing out, and I would get something that looks like ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And then what I would do is I would choose a, b, and c and plug that in my quadratic equation. What I'm going to do now, though, is I'm just going to solve for x as best as I can. This is still doing the quadratic equation, or at least it's still doing the same things. And you'll get the same results, but it's a lot less steps than the quadratic equation. Let's see, I've got 4x plus 7 squared equals 11. I'm going to get rid of that 4, so I'm just going to divide by 4 onto the other side. I'm going to get rid of that square, so I'm going to square root both sides. Now remember, when you square root both sides, don't forget the plus or minus. So that's plus or minus 11 over 4. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the plus 7. So that's simply x equals negative 7 plus or minus, I'm sorry, I forgot to put the radical. Radical 11 over 4. Now, I guess if you want to simplify this a little bit, and I'm not sure if they're going to mark you wrong if you don't, but I guess you can make that a square root. The denominator has a square root 4. I'm going to make that a positive 2, because that's what square root of 4 is. It's 2. I'm not sure exactly how they want you to put it in. I guess if you want, you can put it over a giant, denominator and kind of make it like x equals negative 14 plus or minus square root of 11 over 2. But, I mean, I would say either answer is correct, because both of these answers have the radical form. Are we cool?
Now, when it says create one possible solution, I'm not sure if they want you to give the plus or the minus or both, or, I mean, I guess if it's one possible, just give them one of them. So, I suspect that what they want you to do is plug in this
Equation.
this numbers. They don't want you to give them a decimal number. They want you to give them
The answer in as it looks like over here. So make sure you guys use these buttons over here on the bottom. So you kind of build your equation.